greater good. No just cause. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause.
Hello, thank you and welcome, guys. I am currently about to play The Division, and we're going to get into some good things for this game and talk about my experience. First of all, it's my favorite game of 2019 so far. Been a lot of great ones. The most recent one that came out yesterday was Days Gone. I haven't tried that. I will another time. But today, talking about The Division 2, Tom Clancy's series from the guys at Massive, Red Storm, Ubisoft. And I have the mic off because I'm trying to eat before I turn the game and camera going. This is a part 2. Yesterday we cleared out one of my characters. I have 3 total characters. My second one is doing well. This one right here, I wanted to create a new build. My normal build, it is Berserk which gives you extra damage when your armor's low, and Strained, which is a weapon damage, which is really powerful together, adding Safeguard and various other attributes really make it special. But today we're going to try something new, something different. I tried this before, but I felt like there were pieces missing, and right now I don't have the perfect build, but it's as perfect as can be for almost every player in the game. If I had to compete against other players with a general build, a lot of guys like to go for DPS only builds, and I think that that is boring and there's no fun and excitement in that, so I don't ever follow that lead. I also do not follow the critical hit and damage setup where you maximize those, which is a good strategy, don't get me wrong, but those aren't necessarily what I consider the best. So today you're gonna get a little bit of something different. If you ever wanted to try to experiment and see something special, I got something lined up here. It's almost ready. At the moment, I'm trying to eat a meal, and that's why I got the camera off, but I think I'm gonna go straight into the game so you guys can see. Where am I? This one. Okay, fixing my green screen a little bit. All right, so we're dealing with a very challenging mission that I just jumped into with some random players, and since I've been eating, they tried to start the mission without me, and I believe some of them have learned their lesson. And I'm going to showcase my build in a second. I'm pretty sure one of these guys are going to end up getting disconnected, and I'm going to have to figure some things out here. Alright, so as we see here, I forgot how to enter. It's this way. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching The Division 2. If you like what you see, go ahead and talk to me. Keep me entertained here. This is the point of streaming. People don't stream to talk to themselves. I respond to everybody. I'm gonna be playing with people on the PlayStation 4. Also, I got some questions for you. What is the best talents in the game? What are the best weapons in the game? What is the best combination of gear and weapons that you guys feel is best? This is my first time trying this build out. I'm not gonna showcase it just yet until we clear this room. It's not that special as far as I have greater builds. You guys seen me with my best build in this game, but I just wanted to try something different. Oh wow, that hurt me pretty bad. So as you can see here, I'm doing a lot of damage. It's kind of a secret type of build, and I have to get a new controller. Pretty decent build so far from what I'm feeling. Everything runs smooth. I haven't optimized it in any way, shape, or form. This is kind of just the raw build. Get that double barrel. This is the raw build of what I created, and I like it so far. It feels pretty good. It's the first time playing with it. I'm gonna show you guys in a second once we clear this guy out of here. Alright, so what do we got? What are you rocking? What is going on with you? So first of all, this is not even close to an optimized build. I did not configure none of this. I just put on the pieces I felt that could work best for it. As you can see, I have a 5.77. It's not necessarily great. The damage looks very low, but there's reasons for that. First and foremost, the number one reason is right here. After I kill an enemy, I get 2% weapon damage for every 10,000 armor. So if you do the math, how much armor do I have? I have 240,000. You divide that by 10,000, and then you can see the type of 2% that I'll be getting. I think I said that right for the math, right? So this basically, I'm sorry. The higher armor I have, and after I get a kill, I can really double up and keep going on a roll, killing more people because of that. I don't remember if it stacks up, but I believe it does. So that's where this one, once I kill someone, I'll continuously continue to get higher damage. So it's just gonna boost and boost and boost. And then what I have with that as a combination, one of my favorite of all time talents, is on the ropes. On the ropes gives you 25% weapon damage. Easily done. You drop 2 of your skills and you're good to go there. Now outside of that, everything else is just spec, which I didn't touch anything. So all of this is spec just for, all of this stuff doesn't matter. Basically, the chest and the book bag are the main 2 keys. And you can switch these, optimize these on however you want. What I did add was for the weapon, extra weapon damage for my clip when it's getting empty. And then over here I have just pure weapon damage, 25% for unhinged, which is a great setup. I love it to death. That's pretty much the core setup of this game. Too much math for this game. Nah, man, what's up? It's good to see you, Kios. Actually, there's really not a lot of math. It's about my weapon talents, and I put it together easily. For example, I have another build I could show you after. Later on, I'm gonna pull out my favorite build and show you why. It's no math into it. There are a lot of stats, and it's confusing when you look at it. For example, these are my talents that I've unlocked and that are working right now, and this helps me be a better player, right? But then there are stats. For example, I have low critical hit, which is good. I could actually put on another talent that works with that. But as you can see here, just overall general stats, this isn't the best build. Actually, I got a lot of work to do, but I'll figure that out in a second. I'm gonna revive these guys. They're getting demolished right now. I'm about to get demolished too. I need to get my life together here. Hurting pretty bad. But yeah, no, there isn't necessarily a lot of things, man. You can go in here and just throw on any build you feel, and you'll do fine. To be honest with you, I personally just like to create a perfect build. Right now, this isn't at all in any shape or form a perfect build, but it's a new build that I created, and it's close to perfect for the build that it is gonna be. There's a lot of work I need to do to it as far as changing certain things and really optimizing. I don't even have the weapons I want for this build. Whoa, look at this guy. I gotta back all the way up. It's a fun game, man. You don't need to worry about this stuff. If you're deep into it like I am, then you'll look into it and you'll get deeper into the you know, the building the perfect build. But you can just get in and play and put on whatever great piece you like, and it's still viable. And again, this isn't a crazy build. There's only 2 pieces that I put on together that I wanted to combine, and that's pretty much it. The rest are pretty much choice. This guy's tough though. So he has crazy armor. He's like the highest when it comes to in the game as far as guy with crazy armor. You can dismantle all his armor, take off his chest piece, take off his leg piece. I just took off some of his arm there. So that's why he's a little spongy compared to the rest of these guys. Have you played this game at all? Do you are you into it? I mean, sounds like you don't like the game, but have you played it? That's the question. Yo, we gotta kill this robot. So, if you did play it, what do you like or don't like about it, man? Because I'm curious to hear someone else's perspective. It's my favorite game of 2019, man. I haven't played Days Gone, so I can't talk about that game. and Sekiro, two of the games that I think will be in competition with this one. Oh, you're on now. Nice. There you go. Yeah, man. Let's get it in, bruh. Let me reload. If you want to come by, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Right now, I'm doing a challenging mode. As a matter of fact, I need to matchmake for this mission. I gotta add an extra player to the game, and I gotta eat a little bit of my oatmeal that I'm slacking on. Apologies. It's pretty good.
One of the ranking Black Tusk team members should have access to the vault.
So, back to the builds. So Wildlands was a great game. Don't get that twisted. I love Wildlands. I don't know if it's better than this one. Damn, dude. You make me want to replay Wildlands. It'll be hard to replay Wildlands because I played it twice. I probably can't talk about it, but I played the game before, a year and a half before it came out, with some tech test stuff. And, oh no. Damn it. I gotta. So, I played that before it came out, and it was annoying because tech testing is a crappy job. It's an honor to do it, but it's a crappy job because you're playing a broken game, and then all you're doing is reporting it all the time. So you don't get to enjoy the game the way you naturally would. For example, you just play through a story, you just have fun, you know. The tech test, you're just like writing stuff down every second. You're dealing with broken mechanics and trying to continuously figure out what's best for the game. And it's cool to be able to play the game first than anybody, so yeah. But at the same time, tech testing is not about just enjoying it. It's about actually working, you know. And I got to play it back then, and then I played it when it released, of course. It was pretty cool to finally see the final product. Still has some broken things, but there was so many back before it came out. Dude, I'm getting rocked. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I'm gonna do it later. Bro, we getting owned right now. No, no. Oh my Jesus. Everybody's dead. They have separate teams working on the story. I mean, the campaign future is looking really good. They've really dedicated a lot of time to the free content that's coming out, episodes and everything. For example, they stalled on the raid. That tells you a lot. That's a great thing, because they could lose a lot of money for stalling. Players won't want to play this game no more and all this. But when they stall, they're basically saying, you know what? We can't just release everything. We're gonna do this right. And what am I gonna do here? Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what should I use. I'm gonna go with a torrent, regular torrent. So basically, I wanna maximize my ability on this game. So basically, what I'm gonna do right now. Oh damn! I done healed the. I can't get out. Oh, here it is. So I'm using on the ropes, which means that one of my abilities are always active, and it gives me extra damage, 25% extra damage to be exact. And then the other one is about my armor. So damn it, I hate when I do that. But yeah, so they have a team working on the content. Then they have the PvP team that's in Red Storm, in North Carolina. They're the ones focusing on PvP for the most part. This is from my knowledge of what they've said. So there's 2 separate teams working on it. They have actually like 5 studios that work on these games, man. It's not just one big team. So all the 5 studios separately. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Oh, I'm down. So they have separate teams that are working on separate things, and it makes it really, really good when they can focus on important things. Are you gonna get me up, Fearless, or what's up? Does he not see me? Thank you, sir. But no, so I gotta look at my build again to tell you. I haven't even finished optimizing it, but oh wow, that's the big boy. He hit me pretty hard. Wow. Who did that? He's gonna light me up. Yeah, let me take a second and look at the build again. Alright, so the book bag, for example, just skills. If I activate my cooldown, I can get 25% extra damage. Here, killing an enemy grants me 2% extra damage for every piece of armor that I have. So that's where I'm going to go with that. And then, of course, I have, for my submachine gun, I have Optimus, which pretty much, you know, emptying my clip on someone is going to really do some good damage. Mm.
That's what you need. Grab that key card.
Data vault access codes secured.
Head down and get into that vault.
I'm sure these guys are like, what is going on with these guys? But no, so yeah, so that's how they're doing it, man. And it's gonna be really great. I think the update that they're coming out with, I talked about it yesterday a lot, but I'm gonna just kind of address small things. So in the Dark Zone right now, guys like me and other players that want to just go hard and go against each other, there's a open it up, bro. There's a issue right now where the best thing to do is create a DPS build, so I can be a glass cannon, because either way, armor isn't that big of a deal. If you create a one-hit build for DPS, then you can light anybody with high armor up, basically. You know, if you get one good shot on them, then, you know, 2 shots at max is be what it'll take if I put on my DPS build against anybody. And that's not okay. That's not competitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be like that in any video game. So they said they're gonna make time to kill a little more difficult for the game. And I think that's perfect, because what? Why did you drop down there, idiot? That's perfect for be scared, for what we're trying to do with the game to make it competitive. You know, you don't want to have to face people and get one-shotted all the time and go through that type of experience. So you're gonna battle people who actually give you a challenge. Oh no, these drones are like the worst thing that could happen to you, man. Can definitely get lit up pretty fast. Let me get out here. I'm gonna go ahead and push a little bit, just because I'm confident that my team is not gonna push, so I'm gonna push ahead. So they're making that a lot better, and that's something for me who abuses the game and puts on an all DPS build with no armor at all, because I know I could just one-shot anybody. So if you don't get me first, you know, I'm gonna be able to one-shot you, in other words. So it's not gonna be a good look for you. So that's where, for me, I hope they do it right. I don't know how that's gonna turn out, but we'll see. And a lot of people are always salty about the Dark Zone because of those type of behaviors. You know, you go in there with a decent build, and then some random douchey like me comes in with a DPS only build, and you're upset, and you hate the game, you hate them, you hate everybody, and it's frustrating. And I completely understand, because I'm the guy who did that to people. And the reason I started doing it to people was because they did it to me, and it was a part of the game. It's like, you know what, everybody's maxing out on DPS. You want to play like that? I could play like that too. And that's a problem, and they have addressed it on the last State of the Game. I don't know if you watch State of the Game. Do you watch State of the Game at all? If you do, then you know what I'm talking about. Terry from Red Storm address it. Sorry, man, I'm trying to eat. You know when you want to stream but you want to eat? That's what happened. I don't like eating cold oatmeal. So yeah, no. But no, so that's where, you know, you gotta, this guy's about to light me up. That's where, you know, they're gonna change some of that, and it's gonna be fun. For me, the Dark Zone's an amazing game. I love that. I love the Dark Zone. I know you saying you don't agree, you don't like it. I could see that, but I think it's an amazing part of the game, and the reason why is because it is so different than anything else. You know, like, you play these PvE games and you run through them like we're doing right now. We're just kind of casually going through it. I'm carelessly in here. I'm only doing this for the specialization points, but you know, I'm just running through. Not that serious. It is what it is. But with the Dark Zone, there's a sense of tension that you feel, because you will know there's some other guy around there ready to start a war, and you gotta be smart and protect yourself and be aware of your surroundings, and it's really awesome, to be honest. Oh my god. Throw this over there. Wow, I'm not doing no damage. That's crazy. This is the guy we gotta kill. So that's where it's an amazing experience, and of course it's not cool for a lot of people, including myself, when I would go in there not ready and not optimized and just suffer in there, dude, with all these tryhards with their perfect builds they spent 20,000 hours on to get, and oh damn, this thing just jumped over. Seriously? No. I knew it.
Vital signs critical. Agent out of action.
I'm about to get disrespected. I knew it. It's okay. Dying a lot's good. I get to eat a little bit. You say wasted a whole hour of your life. You make a good point, but I think that's a part of what makes it great. I'm sorry. I get it. You work really hard. You farm for an hour. You got some dope gear. You went to go extract. Somebody like me came along, chopped off the wire, took your gear, and now you left with nothing. You wasted your time. I understand, but I'm gonna use a but. But that's the tension of it. For example, this is boring to me. I've done this mission 50 times already, right? There's no excitement in it. But in the dark zone, I'm grabbing loot, I'm doing everything, and I can only get it if I extract. That's exciting to me. And that's where I enjoyed the most. What's up, baby Joker? Baby Joker in the house.
Authentication.
No more locked doors.
Granted. Data stream detected.
Yeah, we're talking about the Division, and I want to know what your opinion is. Right now, the discussion, this isn't the main discussion, but we're going to talk about it for a second. The Dark Zone. I'm saying I love the Dark Zone. I think it's an amazing experience. There's so much fun to be had, and they do a really good job providing us with something new and different, where you get to have to extract your gear instead of just earning it like we're doing now in a main mission casually, without even caring, without worrying. You're gonna have to earn it and extract it, and someone else can take it from you. And the argument to that is that someone else can take it from you. That they don't like that factor. Understandably so, but I love it. What is your opinion, Joker? This mission's gonna be hard, man. I forgot.
I'll keep watch from here.
I forgot all about this, man.
They must be accessing one of the systems directly.
I'm just gonna go up there. I'm gonna see if I can make it.
Download initiated.
I thought it was in the room.
Black dust download halted.
Oh wow. Oh wow, I'm so dead. At least I stopped it.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down. Agent vital signs 0.
You know what's crazy to me, talking about part 1 and part 2, this is a good debate, a conversation. I thought part 1 was amazing. I love part 1. And I think part 2 is even better. But part 1 didn't get the credit it deserved, in my opinion. And since it had a bad rep in part 1, is what made it part 2 not sell the same. Part 1 broke records. You're saying everything was lower for this game than it was for part 1 as far as sales go. I don't know the stats. I can't say yes or no, but I'll take you on your word. But what I'm saying is part 2 is so much better than part 1. Part 1 was so good and it didn't get no credit. It got hated on. And this is a society. People prefer, if I made a YouTube video right now and we put up the exact same video, but I put up a mad face and I say Division 2 not so good, and then you put in on your video the exact same video, the only difference is the title,
Complete.
and then your title says Division 2 the best game, I will get hundreds and thousands and probably millions more views because of my negative title and my negative cover. Wow, I wasn't paying attention. Than you would for putting a positive thing out there. So, you know, the internet right now, if I'm a YouTuber and I want to get clicks and, you know, sales, and I put up negative news, I put up negative thoughts, and people feed off that and they're interested to hear about that more so than they are about the positive stuff. And that's why a lot of guys do it on YouTube and stuff like that. The reason I'm bringing that up is because I feel like Division 1 was discredited because Ubisoft puts out so many open world games, and they had some minor issues. I say minor, but you can say what you want. Activate these suckers. What are we supposed to do? Stay close to them? So the bad rep came from all of that, and then the game had some broken issues, some bugs, some errors that made it even more of a problem. You know what I mean? So this is where I'm probably gonna die here. Definitely gonna die here. Ugh, I'm gonna have to throw on my revive. I'm just gonna give up and come back. I'm not paying attention. So you know what I mean? So on top of, oh, it's Ubisoft, oh, another open world, another one. On top of that, they had errors, they had some issues, but nothing too crazy for me. I still enjoyed the Division 1, and it was such a great game. And then that's where I felt like Part 2 had that stain on it. They put out some dope content though, man. I personally liked Survival. I don't know if you got to play that one. Survival was pretty cool, man. It was like a battle royale to a certain extent. You walk in with only a handgun. I'm just gonna wait for these guys to revive. Actually, I can't wait.
50% complete.
No. Stop that.
Halted.
Alright, I gotta start playing, man. So they had survival. It was kind of like a battle royale. You walk in with just a gun. What's cool about that one that they did was you're automatically dying from a virus. So now you're infected with a virus. You're inside the map. Pretty dope. And what else are we supposed to do? I don't even know, man. I'm gonna go up here and see what I can do. Nothing I can do up here. Hey, look. And you probably played it, dude. I don't know if you played it. Let me know if you played it. So you're in this map, and everybody gets sectioned off in different areas. They're dying from a virus. They're freezing cold, so they have to find gear. They have to find weapons. They have to find items, just like a battle royale. And then you got to go into the dark zone, find the antivirus, and then find the oh my, I just walked into it. Oh no. And then after you find the antivirus, you gotta try to extract it in a dark zone. And you can fight other players while doing all this, and while playing all the enemies. So it's a really amazing, for me, it was an amazing experience, that one specifically. I was hoping that they bring it back for this game. No. I'm gonna die out so I can come back. Gotta pay more attention. The underground was interesting. It wasn't my favorite at all, but they did like a randomization of sections that you go in, and it's kind of very different. variables, like this small section with that section, just kind of like a puzzling of pieces. I didn't mind it. I thought it was pretty good. It was a good time. The only thing I liked about the underground the most was the hunters coming out, which was such a special feature. What else was the other DLC, man? I felt like I'm missing one. I think what they did do wrong with all that DLC stuff was
Accessing one of the systems directly.
the having to pay for them. And nothing is free in life, you know what I mean? But
Black dust remote halted.
yeah, what is the third one? I think the multiplayer, right? Or was there another one? I'm trying to remember. When you get into the hub, you can do underground, you can do survival, and then you can do conflict. Well, it's not, it wasn't called conflict. I don't remember what it was called. I'm going for it, man.
Immediate medical
As
assistance
long as I get this, and it doesn't matter if I die.
halted. Percent complete.
You said it was horrible? No, I wouldn't say it was horrible. I loved the survival. Survival was awesome. Underground, I didn't like as much.
Agent killed.
I don't know. I think this time around they learned a lot of lessons. For example, PvP in this one's a lot better, a lot more balanced compared to back in the day. The only thing they're gonna do change is the DPS situation, which I don't agree with. You gotta jump on this game with me, man. Told Joker to stop playing too and get on. Joker be slick. He'll come onto everybody's stream and say, yo,
50% complete.
and not even be on their stream watching or anything. He just comes in real quick. And then he acts like he was watching you for a week. I see you, Joker. I see how you do it. I'm hurting bad.
75% complete.
No! Somebody save me. I'm so hurt. It's crazy. I'll send you an invite. Send me an invite. My name, PSN is the same as this, so I'm gonna go upstairs and trigger these
Complete.
Well done. Now finish securing the building.
An agent needs assistance.
We got 4 players, so you can't join right now. So if you add me, once I finish this out, if you're not level 500, I can just get you some gear, get you up there. All we gotta do is secure the area now. We gotta take it serious. We gotta play a little more serious, because we've been getting lit up. Oh wow, what was that?
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent
Dude is on top.
incapacitated.
Oh, it was a computer. No wonder.
Agent vital signs 0.
No wonder.
Agent down.
Someone said, do you play on PC? Nah. I play some games on PC, but not really, and I don't stream them on PC. So my setup, I'm on a laptop. I'm streaming all this through my laptop. But I'm playing on the PlayStation 4. I have the Elgato connected to my laptop. And that's how we do it. If I was to show you my setup, you'd be like, wow, that's crazy. I'm about to, actually. Nah, I can't do it. This thing hits hard, dude.
Isaac can't transfer the data. Might be interference from the structure. Make your way back topside.
Someone said, what is my build? When I finish this, I'm almost done. I think it's like one more area. I don't remember this part too much. Oh, this is that mission? Oh my. Don't mind me playing with one hand. The little robot out there. Thing really went out to get us. See you later, buddy. So my build, a quick overview. It's a weird build. There's no DPS on it or anything like that. The way I get my DPS is through the talents. For example, on the ropes, once I activate my skills, I get 25% extra weapon damage. On top of the Unstoppable Force talent, which if I kill someone, I'm granted 2% for every 10,000 armor. And outside of that, nothing else really matters on my build. I have Unhinged as a talent I like for my, which gives me 25% extra weapon damage. And then I have Optimus, which gives me, once my clip starts missing rounds, 3% extra weapon damage. Let me showcase that real quick.
Still can't get a clean signal.
But I could put Strained
Throwing
on
up
here.
interference.
I could even put Berserk on my chest piece and change this build all the way up. If I really wanted to get technical. Alright, so this is the last part of this mission, I believe. I hope. I'm gonna kill this sniper because the snipers... Oh no. Snipers might not be that big of a deal, but they'll end up one-shotting you. Do I play PvP or PvE more? I don't know. I play both. I like them both. For me, the point of the game is to maximize your build and then compete, right? So Dark Zone, Conflict, all that. For example, the raid's coming out soon. That's going to be something I'm focused on in the near future. But at the moment, I'm just working on a build for this character. I have 3 characters, 2 maxed out guys, and I'm just trying to see what I could put together for him. Something new and different. My other build, my main build, is Berserker, Strained, Safeguard, and a couple other things. Sometimes I'll switch out Safeguard for On the Ropes to have more damage, but it just depends on how I'm feeling. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Kill these guys. So now I got extra damage just from equipping my skill. I get extra damage for it. Do you have to be a sub to play with me? Nah, man, I'm just chilling. I don't really worry about the sub life. Ask my subs. I honestly don't care about that life. I'm not forcing people, you know, to do anything, so don't even bother with that. Could come through, play if you're on the PlayStation 4 though. I know Kios is about to come through. See if he carries me or I carry him. I like my build. It's decent. I wouldn't put it as the best one I've ever done. It's definitely not even close. I gotta destroy this. Come on, player. Go ahead and get up close on this guy. Finish this guy off, guys. Can't use my skill. Wait a minute, I thought I got it. Thing repaired? This game glitching. Got you. Man, no worries, dude. It's just, you know, I play for the fun of it. I love the game. I'm farming for gear, but I'm also still working on my specializations. I have 3 specializations. 2 of them are basically maxed out, and this is the 3rd one that I haven't really touched. So it's gonna take a little while, but and I like this one. I actually originally the Demolition I said was my favorite, and I do still like the Demolitionist, but not the sharpshooter sniper build is pretty amazing, man.
Device deactivated.
Ain't even gonna lie.
Data transfer stream opened. Handshake authenticated. Transfer initiated. Terminal present complete.
No.
Serious trauma detected.
I deserve that. So yeah, so I'm working on that right now. Doing one of these missions. We're basically for that and to get gear set real quick. It's nothing special. Oh no, don't die, dude. Don't die. It is what it is. Yeah, the sniper build has some good the reload, the headshot damage, certain things that the sniper build has. I mean the sniper specialization has. But survivalist is pretty cool. Don't sleep on survivalist.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent incapacitated. An agent needs assistance. Serious trauma detected.
See you later, buddy. Even if it's got to pop his head out, he doesn't want to pop his head out. Oh, this guy's tough. Here we go. About to activate it.
Device deactivated. Data transfer stream opened.
Oh no.
Immediate medical assistance. Complete.
Ah.
Agent down. 75% complete.
Yeah, so Survivalist I looked at as the last one, but it might be second.
Black dust download halted.
The thing with the Demolitionist is very good for damage control, like crowd control scenarios. You got a whole big group coming out. What the hell? This thing is chasing us.
An agent needs assistance. Serious trauma detected.
That's crazy.
Agent out of action.
So this is on challenging. That's why it's so difficult, and that's why we're going through the motions. You definitely want to try it. Demolitionist is pretty dope too, though. If you want to really put in some damage, you can just unload 2 or 3 grenade launching things on somebody real quick, and it'll kill like 4 people at a time. Oh damn! I need bullets. Finally. But it's also preference, because some of them have great things for... Why can't I trigger this anymore? Some of them have great attributes for rifles, you know, submachine guns. So you can get extra damage for those specific... Disable the jammer. What jammer? Am I confused? Oh, look at it down there. Rookie. I'm following this guy. I don't know what I was thinking. I played this mission a bunch for some reason. I don't got the memory today. Oh my god, we have to do this mission? Oh no. This mission is no joke, guys. Wow, what did I get myself into? It's a tough one, guys. This one is a tough one. I'm playing with under. No. You're gonna force me to come out. This mission ain't no joke, guys. I don't know what I was thinking. Trapped in here. I don't have bullets for my submachine gun either. There's all types of bad. I'm gonna take the risk early. Try to stack up. And it worked. It's gonna be a very tough one, but Hopefully we make it through. Oh wow, I gotta, I'm gonna have to change my skill.
Agent down. Agent vital signs 0.
So one thing I said about perfect builds, the reason I titled this,
Agent needs
there is no one perfect build for anybody. The way the game works is depending on your playstyle. If I tell you rock up shotgun and you never play with shotguns, don't listen to me. Figure out what works for you. That's my core advice. I'm gonna go ahead and put on survival here. Since there's no revive, I have to equip the revive. Where now, boy? Ow. Oh my.
serious trauma detected.
I remember I did this on challenging a while ago. It's a pain, man. These robots are crazy good.
Vital signs critical. Agent down.
Have I played Conflict? Yeah, man, I played a lot of it actually. I was doing really good when 450 was the mid-max. 450 was, I had my perfect build, which was Berserk, Strain, and various other things like that. But those two are the main ones, and we really did a good job with it. Damn, this thing is not taking damage. There it goes. No, no, no. Come on, no.
Agent out of
No. Everybody has to rock revive. I don't know why they don't have revive. A flamethrower and revive for the section really works well. But yeah, so I was killing it with those two. I actually had one of my best games were 15 kills and 3 deaths. And it was with that build. And I'm gonna back out. Yeah. There's no respawn, so it is what it is. But then they opened up the 500. And I still haven't recreated the old one. I do have it, but I don't have it the way I want it. So just kind of doing whatever, making new builds, and that's what today's about. So far, what I like, the new build I'm trying has to do with what I just showed. The on the ropes, trying out unstoppable force, things like that. Actually, you know what? You know what, guys? I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna throw on a flamethrower because they keep pushing, and the flamethrower can help keep them back a little bit.
Immediate medical assistance
Oh.
needed.
Kuma said they don't know if they can get into this game. It's too much to do, too much shit. Not really, man. Just play, pick up a bunch of gear, put on the highest stats possible, and you can still have a lot of fun with this game in general. I think if you get serious about PvP, then yeah, you're gonna want to optimize your build to make it worth. Oh no, big boy's coming in. See, so that flame right there stopped him from destroying us, and we got the kill. And that's something that, you know, this area right here is really good. But yeah, so unless you're gonna get to PvP or Dark Zone PvP, any of those PvP aspects, then you don't really have to worry too much about any of this. You just put on some gear and shoot people. It's pretty much the name of the game, man. There's nothing special to it. People like me who think about creating a greater build for PvP is different. I gotta really grind and pick up the best stats that work for what I'm doing. For example, my build that I have right now, it's very weird. Basically, I was aiming for 2 7s. So, wow, I got lit up. So on my stat board, you can't see it because I'm dead, but for skills, there's 3 different main parts to the game when it comes to your build, right? There's defense, there's offense, and then there's skills. Skills, of course, you know what they are. You use your skills and abilities to put in some work, but that comes at a cost. So the balance of them is very important. So my build, for example, right in the middle of this fight, you see the red, it says 5, and then under 7, I mean above 7 is it's defense. So red 5 is offense, blue is defense, which is at 7, and skill is yellow. We're gonna get into all that after I finish this mission, which is a very difficult mission. Look, he dropped some good stuff. Cool.
An agent has left your group.
But so yeah, so all of that nonsense, this is where you get technical a little bit and you really want to create something to dominate. Uh-oh. The thing is, there's like 4 waves, so this isn't even the end. That's what's crazy about it. This is a no joke mission. Come on down, Tanner. Oh wow. So yeah, so there's just so much to get into when it comes to those things, but it's not that complicated. You know, you want high damage, put out damage to enemies. You want to be able to survive, so you want good armor. And then the skills, if you really want to be a skill first guy, you know, you want to definitely pop off with that. And that's where it's tricky, but it's very useful. Oh my God. Oh, what the hell did you just do, idiot? Gotta get back. Actually, I gotta call in for backup right now. I can't call for backup. Are you serious? Hey, I need your help, dude. Did you add me? We're about to finish this mission. Hopefully. Can't take the chance and go out there. Alright, first of all, I'm gonna put this here. Dude, if you added me, you need to add me right now. I'm gonna try to find you, but there's so many people and things on my freaking PlayStation. Come on, stop it. You didn't add me. You didn't add me. Come on, man. Get over here. No, he's coming in. I'm so dead.
Serious trauma detected.
No, my stupid machine didn't work. It helped me survive though. I'll take that. Gotta invite somebody else. I'm gonna invite anybody I see on my friends list. Oh. Invite Havoc. Anybody else? Come on. Come on. I don't see nobody else on. Such a long friends list. I hate this. I hate having friends lists. Nah. Oh man. I can't find nobody.
Another agent is now in your group.
Fingers. He's like level 2. Are you serious, Fingers? What's wrong with you, dude? There's nobody else online. Hundreds of friends. No one else online right now. Killing me, dude. Havoc is here. Cool. Wow, Havoc came. He's level 28? No way! Come on! What is going on? What did I do? Why did I invite this guy? How is he level 28? This is a joke. Oh. I'm gonna have to kick him in a second. Sorry, dude. Why?
We'll need to go through
You
the
did it,
data
though.
to figure out what Black Tusk was after.
My
The
team
important
carried me.
thing is that we got it and they didn't. Well done.
An agent is no longer in your group.
Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. You gonna die? No, I'm not. It was the end. I was already finished. I just wanted to have a full team here.
An agent has left your group.
Mission wasn't that bad. What is this? Oh. Um. They're taking over everything, dude. That's crazy. I'm about to go over here and dismantle these guys. Let's do it.
Some of Henry's people called in a Black Tusk sighting at the DCD facility. It's marked on your map.
What you want to do, bro? Pretty tough.
Detected.
Help weaker. Help weaker players.
Detected.
No, I don't mind. I've actually done that several times. Look at this. This is the first time I see this. Well, I'm lying. I've seen this before. Hey, come back. Thing doesn't want to go nowhere. Thing is fast though. How am I supposed to catch up to this damn thing? Slow down, bro. Send me an ad and show me you online. Let's get it together. Joker, stop stunting too, bro. Come through. I'll share some gear with you guys. I have a lot of junk. I just basically sell it. Most of it. I gotta dismantle more. This guy is really just flying away from me, man. How am I supposed to catch up to this thing? I'm just gonna run for a half hour. It's crazy, dude. I'm gonna eat some sunflower seeds while I run. I'm never gonna catch it like this. It has to stop somewhere or turn really slow. I don't think I ever faced one of these actually. Hey, make sure you add me, Kiosk. I'll invite you. There we go. It's turning. See where it's going. It's interesting. It's landing actually.
Hostile helicopter drone. Detected.
This is gonna be really cool. Damn it, it's not landing.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
This thing is gonna keep going, dude. I'm never gonna catch it. Should have stood back and let it come back to me. It's leading me to the enemies. What a douche.
Friendly control point nearby.
My friend's gonna run into it. Shoot at it. Havoc. I got him on mute. Dude, I'm never gonna catch up to this thing.
Helicopter drone. Detected.
Right now, there's a bunch of enemies also. I'm really gonna get caught.
Right here.
Where did it go? I'm so dead. Hey, don't shoot me.
Detected.
Here it is. Come on, baby. Let me get up there.
Location guarded by hostiles.
Finally. Does it have missiles or something? Oh no. It's got a machine gun. Uh-oh. Oh no. What in the world? my first time beating one of these. It's pretty cool. I'm really not trying too hard here. All that for nothing. Pretty much. This is Mad Gamer INC. Same name as my Twitch. It's the PSN. Oh my. Got me pretty good. Hey, buddy. This is exactly where I wanted it to be anyways.
System breach started.
Now I gotta defend this sucker. Should be easy. Or not. Why do I got potato aim today? Dude, shoot the guy on the right, man. Damn. I'm mad right now. My mounted not working.
System breach 50% complete.
There we go. Is this guy not killing anybody, guys? Come on, dude. Damn. There we go. He's having a hard time. I don't like losing, guys. Not in these things.
System breach 75%.
Somebody said, do you speak Japanese? Yeah, you didn't know? I wish I spoke Japanese, actually. I'm gonna learn. I actually downloaded the... What's it called? Rose something. Basically, it's the best language learning software, and Japanese is my first aim because Hideo Kojima is my favorite director of all time. There you go. I'm getting back in effect here, man. Warning. If you talk to him, you're right, man. I'm just being douchey right now. I'm streaming, so I didn't put the mic on, so whatever. You're right, though. I totally agree. I'm gonna turn my mic on in a minute. No, Havoc is cool, man. Havoc is cool. I have no problem with Havoc. I was just talking reckless. Frustrated about the... Right now, my aim with this... I was using this the other day, 2 days ago. The exact same type of setup. And I did well getting some good headshots, killing these guys quick. But now, as you can see, I'm potato aim. I've been potato aim the whole day, so that's why I'm upset. Potato! That's the real reason I'm upset. I'm gonna go ahead and get over here. Rosetta Stone. Yeah, I got the Rosetta Stone for Japanese because Hideo Kojima is my favorite director of all time. He created the Metal Gear series. He's a genius. And in tribute to him and wanting to work with Japanese companies in gaming, I wanted to learn Japanese. And I will one day know Japanese. I can guarantee myself that. Nice, we did it. We did it, baby. Got my control point back. This is such an awesome part of the game, being able... Your aim is flawed, sir. That is true. It is what it is. I'll admit it right now. I think it's because I'm playing on this TV again. So basically, I've been playing on my 65-inch, relaxing on my sofa. But now I'm on a gaming chair, gaming TV, laptop right here, camera right there. So it's a whole different ball game for me. Restart. Is Baby Joker on right now? I'm going to try to invite you guys if you're on. We should just go into the dark zone so everything could be calm, normal, and easy. And life will be okay. Before I add you, I have to go to your profile and do it this way because I like to put people on lists. So I got people on lists. If they're Division players or if they're not. For example, a Division team. Now you're permanently on a Division team. If I ever want to play with somebody, send them into a party, I'll do it that way. You know what I mean? Social? Where's the Baby Joker? Damn it. See, this is the one thing I don't like what they did with the list. You can't see who's playing the game directly on top of the list. You gotta scroll through all your friends online to find one person. You're doing Dark Zone today, baby. We training you in the Dark Zone, buddy. Just try it, man. I promise I'll make it worth it. I'm gonna get you 500 plus gear, dude. Jeez, you had to be at the bottom of the list. Thanks. What happened with Baby Joker? Is he in here?
Another agent has joined your group.
Don't be afraid, my children. You can do it. Let me turn my mic on so I can hear you, dude. Listen and talk to you guys, alright? Get this mic on. If you don't want to talk, it's cool too. Let me unmute. What the heck? Unmute Havoc. Alright, so both you guys are on the stream right now, being recorded. I'm gonna send these to your family. They can hear you. Let's go to the Dark Zone. Don't be afraid. We're gonna have some fun in there. I promise.
Whose board is this?
What's up?
Who map is this?
It's mine.
This Havoc?
That's mine.
Yeah, when you in the Dark Zone, you got missions to do.
Don't worry about that. We out here to get the best gear, man. You come into the dark zone, get you 415. I got you guys. Don't worry. I promise.
Pretty sure I could break 5 if I actually want.
Okay, we gotta go here. What's the knife? The knife means it's raw damage. In the dark zone, there's 3 different dark zones in this game. Basically, 2 of them are neutralized, normal stats for people. And the third one is one with the knife that we're in right now, basically making it raw stats. So whatever you rocking is what you rocking, is what you're gonna be able to put out, etc., etc.
Oh, you big bitch. Oh, man. Curse.
What's going on with you guys, man?
God. I don't know what happened to Havoc. Don't even know if his mic is on. God, don't fight it. Man.
No, let me call in.
Another agent is now in your group.
Beto.
Well, I know he dead. That ain't the point. The point is, bitch.
Just fast travel to me, guys. Stream, I apologize for the profanity. I know we're rated PG for children, but
An agent is no longer in your group. Another agent has joined your group.
back to the build. So naturally, if you really want to get some interesting build,
Hilo almost at
you
extraction.
throw on this Berserk.
An agent has left
You
your
throw
group.
on. Well, you can leave on the ropes too with Berserk. It's not bad. Combo. I usually use Safeguard. And then put a heavy armor on like crazy. Let's try this out for now. Shoot. These guys, this guy left. I don't know what happened with him. And Havoc is dead. Come on, man. Let's grow and go.
Another agent is now in your group.
What a coincidence. I got a guy named Doughboy on my clan. Ready? Doughboy 7. Kia said you could have the dark zone. What's up? Why is this guy still dead? Does he know he can revive? Hey, Havoc. If you're not gonna play, I'm just gonna kick you, man.
Eu como os outros primeiro.
An agent is no longer in your group.
Alright, stream got weird. The stream got very weird. What is going on with these guys? I'm gonna go ahead and anti-social this so I can talk
Another agent has joined
and
your group.
play. So going into the dark zone. It seems like some people are scared of the dark zone, I guess. We're gonna go in here and tear it up right now. Get ourselves some good gear. Right now I'm sitting on a decent build. It's not crazy. And I'm trying to get to 515 at least. Let me open this up. Got some knee pads and a nice gun. Let's check the knee pads out. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, so he didn't respond. I don't know. Whatever. He probably got disconnected. Something happened. Alright, so now we have a full team. There's gonna be rogues in here. I have a feeling. I have a feeling there's rogues big time. And I'm okay with that. Even though I don't have an optimal build for PvP, I think I can light someone up a little bit. Oh, I forgot to switch out one of my skills. We're gonna go with, I don't know if they allow me. There we go. I'm gonna try this one. So when I play PvP, regular PvP, not Dark Zone PvP, I drop this. It's basically you're able to boost. Actually, I put the wrong one on. Booster. It's called a booster, and basically it helps your weapon handling, your speed, just a general little boost. I like it a lot for some reason. And for me, it's really good. Hey, Kios, thank you for coming. I guess you're not into the dark side of the world. I love it. And, you know, if I get my butt whipped, that's perfectly fine with me. Because it's a part of the game. And it's what makes it unique and interesting for me. Turn on my AC because it's about that time. There's a player that died back there already. So this is where the tension and see, so now I got the berserk. So the rogue agent. Already. See you later, buddy. Next. So we got him. One man down. And that's how we do it. And he's probably pissed. He's going to come back. And we got to be very careful because if he does come back, he can sneak up on us while we're fighting. And it won't be pretty. I like that G36. Take that. So I switched to the berserk. And I like what's could happen here. I'm waiting for that player to come back. He hasn't come back yet. Looking around for the agent. Oh, wow. The agent is not around from what I'm seeing.
Detecting landmark.
I want to actually get to the extract right away. The reason why I want to go to extract right away from the first time we go to a landmark is because for me, you don't want to get too much gear and then be like, oh, I got to extract right away. You want to grab something right away in the start when you first get in the dark zone to test to see who's around. And if there's other rogues that are looking to fight, they're going to come to the extract and try to take your stuff, which is good if that's where your head is at, you know? He said, call me scared. Nice try. We'll see, man. I might get whipped right now. Honestly speaking, you know, there's always a better player. There's always somebody with better stats and better things. So it is what it is, man. You take the loss. Don't get too bitter. Right now, I got some good gear on me. And where my teammates at? They're coming. All right. Like, I got some good gear that I just picked up. Let's see. I have a ongoing directive, and then I have this pretty awesome G36. G36 are underrated. They're one of the best. But that isn't... If I lose it, I lose it. It's not that serious. You know what I mean? honestly, I like to get into that conflict because it's rare in a video game that you experience that type of situation. So this is where we see if there's other players. Oh my. Come on, man.
Cargo extraction begun. We're outbound in 15 seconds.
Damn, this guy's hard to kill. I can kill a yellow, but I can't kill these purples.
Can't take much more.
Oh no, I'm so down. I'm gonna go down here. Make it do what it do. Is there a way to cut? Oh wow. So now I wanna so far there's one guy out here looking for some trouble, but he hasn't come back. So that means we have control of the map at the moment. We can just farm and get the best gear possible. Proficiency caches from the Dark Zone give you very great stuff, and you can definitely recalibrate them to get 515. 515 is the highest I've gotten. I don't know if other people have gotten more. You guys should Google that. But if there's more than than 515, let me know. I have a bunch of 515 pieces on me right now. 513 on this one. 515 right here. I'm not even using my 515. Oh, wait a minute. Stop shooting. So yeah, so I have 515 pieces already. I don't utilize them yet because I'm not finalizing anything on my builds. Kind of just going with the flow. You see, I keep switching it back and forth, but later on I'll get focused and pick one build that I'm like, all right, this is the one I need. But for now, I'm just down for whatever. You know what I mean? There you go, DZ Cash. The good stuff is in there. Somebody Google that though, seriously.
Armor's almost gone.
Detecting additional hostile.
Probably gonna come up from behind me. I gotta get out of here. There they go. These things are really hard to kill, so that's why I'm focusing on them. Why can I drop?
These are up.
Not allowing her to call in her, oh no. She got me hurt. This is good for me because it gives me extra damage. The more she hurts me, the more damage I could do. Pretty good, pretty good. So this build is created for that. If you put the Berserk on, you want low armor.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
I'll pick you up.
Beautiful.
Landmark has been cleared. Landmark spotted.
So far, so good. A little bit of trouble earlier, but cleared that out the way. Got some gear here. Looking good. Oh, wait, there's a chest right here. Guess not. Oh, snap. My control died. It's wonderful. Come on. There we go. So I can't open this chest piece. It's all good. We are going to hit the tip. Speaking of that, let's go right ahead and open up this DZ, a weapon and a gear piece automatically. The PP19 is my #1 favorite from the past games. Of course, I'm probably not gonna rock it right now, so let's see the stats on it. I don't really like status. I don't like it, but this is what it is. PP19. My team just left me behind. Yeah, so when you're in the dark zone and you see other players and you're an occupy like I am, you got to take them out right away because you're going to let them know, hey man, don't come around me no more. Because if you leave them around, there's a lot of sneaky bastards who would let you help them clear a landmark and then right at the end try to kill you. And that's something you can't do. So it becomes one of those things where you want to be a good person, be good. I'm usually try to be good, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Just the way the cookie crumbles, man.
Engaging landmark.
And that's what makes this experience unique, because you don't have to do it. You can always be good. And I've made friends with people. Sometimes people went down, other players went down, and I picked them back up, and then they just stuck around me the whole mission. So it's not like you can't make friends with them. It's just a very dangerous, realistic, like real life betrayal that could happen. I feel like I have a good team right now, so I'm not too worried. I'm so dead. What was that killed me?
Immediate medical assistance needed.
What was that?
Agent incapacitated.
Ah,
Agent killed.
I did not see him killing me, dude. And right there, it's not a big deal. For example, you only lose the contaminated gear. A lot of people confuse it. My cousin played this game, the original one, with me, and then he played part 2. Then in part 2, he's like, I don't want to go to the dark zone. You're gonna lose all my gear. And I'm like, you're not gonna lose all your gear. You're gonna lose whatever gear you pick up that's contaminated, which is very few items. So for example, I think I had like 1 or 2 pieces on the floor just now. Hopefully my teammates don't pick it up. And I'm gonna go back and grab it. If I can get there, I guess this ain't. So yeah, so it's only about the pieces that you absolutely that are contaminated.
Hostile patrol detected. Landmark engaged.
I'll go around. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What is that? Is that a player? Yep, that was a player.
Landmark cleared. Detecting landmark.
Oh, it wasn't a player. It wasn't a player. I thought it was a player. These guys took my gear though.
Engaging landmark.
Oh no, look at it right here. Alright, so this is what I had. 2 pieces of it's pretty much the same gun. One is with the A1 and the other one isn't. That's pretty much it. So if I would have lost it, it would have been all I lost. It's not all my gear. That's just gear that I picked up. For example, see that it's contaminated? That's the gear that I have to extract to keep, basically. That's the only gear that I can lose. Everything else I pick up is mine. And this dark zone, the way they made it now, you can just pick up regular pieces throughout the game. You don't have to worry about extracting at all. So all that stuff doesn't matter. But there are players who just want to fight, and they'll try to take you out. What is going on with my team? Why is this guy down? Oh, it's another player.
Contaminated gear.
So I can't go over there until I. Ready? Oh wow, they got me really quick.
Critical.
And there goes everything.
Agent down.
Let's take a second and just watch this for a second. So that's a whole team versus us, and they just wiped us. Wiped one of me and another guy. There's still 2 of my teammates there. We try to get back as fast as possible to fight them, which would be a lot of fun if I had my real build, but we're gonna still go in there and battle it out. Somebody was discussing with me yesterday saying that the Vector isn't as good as the MP7. Basically, the MP7 is better, is what they said. Alright, so we got 2 members over there.
Entering occupied dark zone.
Let's see. Hey, look, I'm walking around with no gun.
Landmark engaged.
I'm Woo.
Immediate
This guy's
assistance
got me really good. And now I'm getting disrespected. That's all that's happening. I'm not losing anything or anything. I'm just getting disrespected. And the thing is I gotta look at my build and say what I gotta change. For example, my DPS is very low unless my armor's down, unless I use my skills. So it's situational for my build. So I have to be in the right situation to be able to put in the damage necessary. But if you just want raw damage, I would have to change this build. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna save this build.
Agent down.
Let's save it as highest.
Entered.
Alright, so this build is gonna stay there. This is one of my original builds I don't have on me right now. I can switch it over through the...
Helo almost at extraction.
These are two builds that I really like. As you can see, Berserk and Strain.
An agent needs assistance.
Alright, so I gotta take a second here because I might not like this build I have. Let's take a look at some of the attributes here. Bang bang, both are good. I like it. Optimus. Oh, okay, so I have too much damage. I'm gonna have to drop that. Switch it off. So I'm gonna look at some of these.
Agent down.
There we go. All right, so now what I just did was take off some of my perks, and the reason for that is because I wanted to unlock Optimus. Now I have 5, so it's gonna increase my damage for every 10% ammo missing. So this is gonna help me a little bit. Oh, sorry about that. And the rest of these things not that big of a deal. So I'm dependent on weapon damage, but right now I don't have a lot of things for these armor. I'm just looking at my setup. All right, so it's not looking good for us. We're gonna have to move out. Take the L. Take the L. Someone said keep fighting them. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. I know when I lost. When those two guys double teamed me and they lit me up in like 3 shots, it's when you know your build isn't ready for that. So until, like I said, I maximize. This is why this is part 2. Yesterday we started with nothing, and I gathered a couple items. Today I put the items together, and I have this build that I have now, which is kind of a weird build, but
An agent has left your group.
I don't mind it. I might change a couple of things. I might go with Strained again because it's such a good... Let's just find it somewhere. All right, for example, Strained. I have to have 5 requirement, but my critical hit damage goes higher, which I don't really have critical hit. I don't know. We gotta see. We gotta see what works best. Do you play one-on-ones? Yeah, man. I actually do. I've done it several times. I do it offline though, because it's kind of like cheesy. But I definitely do them offline. I love doing those. Right now, I'm trying to wait for my team to come over here, and that doesn't look like they want to come. If they're not coming, then I'm gonna pull out and back out of the group. And actually, I'm gonna get off soon because I need to go eat, cook and eat, and take care of some stuff. So but yeah, so for PvP you gotta have the right type of build. The Dark Zone, we had some fun in there. I got some good stuff. I'm gonna look at it right now when I get back to the base, and then we're gonna sign off in a minute. Alrighty, let me log off of this team for a second.
You have left.
Alright, so here we are. Let's check out some of the items I picked up. This right here isn't that special. I mean, really isn't. Oh, wait a minute, I got more than that. You know, I never liked the trauma. I never tried that one. Headshot damage gives a 50% chance of blinding people. That's pretty cool. I'm probably never gonna use it, but pretty cool. Let's see. See, this has some good stats here. This is and it has my LMG, which I love to use. Unstoppable Force, which I really like, and I have set up for right now. I could throw that on and still do some work, you know. And nothing special there. See, I got this 415 one, but I don't really care for it right now. It's decent build, decent setup, decent piece. This is the one I got earlier. I gotta put together I'm gonna start putting together gear sets. As a matter of fact, I'll probably just try to get one together right now before I go. I got like 15 minutes or so. What can we do? I don't really care about that regen. All right. Wait a minute. Isn't my weapon damage lower than 15%? Oh, it's almost there. Okay, so let me fix this. See, I can add extra damage without even knowing. I'm gonna take this off, put stability, and that's it. All right, so now I should have that unlocked. Lower than 50%. It's still not lower? How? It's weird. So a lot of stability on these guns. Critical hit damage needs to get dropped. The only way to do that is to take off something from one of these. Let's find one with weapon damage, weapon control. Nope. Nope. None of these have it. So I would have to change one of my gear pieces if I want to activate that. And compensated. So basically I get 15% weapon damage if my critical hit is lower. And I'm at 21. I'm supposed to be at 20. And actually no, I can't do this one. This one has a lot of requirements. Forget that. But as you can see, I have a lot of good things. The only thing that matter on my build right now is the Optimus, which gives me extra weapon damage. Unhinged, another good one. Berserk, and On the Ropes. Those are my key ones here. I need to work on a couple of things for this one. I don't like it. I don't mind it. It's decent, but I can do better. Let me get out of here. Let's set up a gear set. Let's see what gear sets I have first, and then I'm gonna try to set one up. Then I'm gonna sign off, man. Who am I playing with on the raid? I don't know, dude. I have a clan. I have a good group there of clan members. Probably play with them. And then whoever else wants. And I am going to stream that for sure, dude. So anybody that's over 500, you have to be over 500. Can't be almost at 500 and want to play. All right, so we're gonna switch this build up real quick. True Patriots. Let's go for that real quick. Let's see if I have the pieces to make a True Patriots. Look at that. Looks like I almost do. Look, I already got some of it on. Look at that. Yeah, boy, I'm almost there. I'm not gonna have the gloves. Damn it. I got 5 pieces of True Patriot. I just need the gloves. Are these guys selling the pieces? Let's see. Sell me the Patriots. No. All right, let's check it out then. For 5 pieces, what do we got going on? All right, so now that I unlocked almost everything for this build, I have more armor, damage to armor. I have protection from elites and extra armor for myself. And then what this number 5 does, which is pretty cool, red, white, and blue. When you shoot an enemy, you apply a debuff to them. Debuffs are applied in the order. All right, we knew that. All right. So, and they cycling every 4 seconds. Okay. Red decreases damage dealt by the enemy. White restores armor to friendlies that shoot this enemy. Blue boosts skilled cooldown for friends that shoot this enemy. It's not that serious. Shooting an enemy. This is this for all 6. All 3 buffs will be. What? Shoot an enemy that has all 3 debuffs will deal to a nearby enemies. That's not bad. It's nothing special. But we're gonna put this on. Call it the Patriot. I gotta change the name on it. What the heck? Alright. Let's change the name. I'm gonna call it Pats. Pats, baby! Alright, so there we go. We got that build almost ready, which I ain't really messing with this. It's just a fun build to have, nothing too crazy. They try to get creative, I'll give them that. Pick this headset up. Let's waste all of my points here. See what we can get. Nothing special. More gun. I do not want any more guns. There we go. More sprays. Every color pans, that's cool. Let's go ahead and open one of these since I have some money for it. See what we got, baby. Nice little pretty boy hat. It's not bad. Alright, we're gonna chill out and not spend any more money. Gotta take off the mask to be able to try the hat on real quick. Here it is right here. I don't think I have an outfit for that. Yeah, I really don't. I'm gonna go with that. Put on some You're about to go to war and you're wearing this outfit, dude. What's wrong with you? Man, that's it. Put some glasses on this guy. There you go. Change your shoes. Good to go. Am I streaming later? Yes, actually I might, man. I'm gonna eat, get some things worked out, run some errands basically at night, and then hopefully free up to watch a basketball game. But I might just play. The playoffs are happening right now. Might want to watch that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Extra healing, which is good, or assault rifle or shotgun. I'm gonna go with the standard right now since this looks cheaper right now. Yep. And that's it. Survivalist. So all of these are pretty much almost done. Well, at least one of them is, but get all of these done real quick. Be good to go. I got a lot of work to do on my map.
There's activity all over the compound. Looks like Black has...
Chaos said basketball is pointless. What do you mean, dog? It's amazing. It's a great sport. I'm gonna watch the playoffs. The Toronto versus Philly is such a great game. Then on top of that, the next game right after, Spurs versus Nuggets, a game 7. Nothing better than a game 7. Nothing better. Yeah, I'm gonna play Conflict this week. I'm gonna create a build for PvP, another new build, not the Berserk and Strain build. I'm gonna have a different one, and then we're gonna go ahead and play that. Appreciate you guys for coming out, man. Yeah, hit me up. I'll probably be back on later, maybe. I don't know how I feel after these errands. It's a lot of work. And we'll move forward from there, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. This dude. Hey, man, you guys have a good night. Thank you for coming by. Take care.